Okay, good morning. It is Thursday morning. It's a little after 11. It's 11:04 a.m. I've been up for approximately an hour. Um and I didn't vlog in that time frame because I had to feed Shadow, I had to feed Miley, and I had to give them their meds. And I had to feed everybody else. So that's been done. The vet's office called to check on them. Um, Miley is doing really good. Her incision looks wonderful. She's not swollen. She doesn't seem in pain. So I just gave her an antibiotic this morning. I didn't give her a pain pill. Shadow, on the other hand, does have some inflammation in this region, and they're puffy. They're a little bit red, but they look better than they did yesterday. So I gave her a pain pill and I gave her an anti-inflammatory. Um, well, her pain in her is an anti-inflammatory, so I gave her that, and then I also gave her her antibiotic. So today's just going to be for them. It's just going to be another day in the bedroom of resting on the bed. Um, they'll go be able to go potty when they need to. It's just kind of a relaxing day for them. So that being said, what am I doing today? I am not really doing anything today. I did notice that my husband left his lunch on the stove, so I'm waiting to hear back on whether or not he needs me to bring him lunch. If he does, I'm going to throw out the old stuff and make him new stuff, but we'll see. Um, Rest of the week, let's see. Tomorrow is the payday. Yay! Tomorrow I'm gonna pay one credit card completely off. I also need to pay the insurance completely for the next 6 months, so that'll take us to the end of September, which will be really good for me. Um, so that being said, that'll be done. Actually, April or May, June, July, August, September. It'll take us to October actually, which will be good. Um, Everything else, there's not really much for me to do today. The weather is kind of crappy. It is very cloudy. It did rain last night. I don't know how much it rained, but it did rain the entire time I was driving home from the city. Um, Speaking of which, am I going into the city? The answer is no. I'm not going back into the city until next week. Just because it's supposed to be really crappy the rest of this weekend, and there's really no reason for me to go down. So that's not going to happen. I do need to go to Tinley Park though this weekend because I'm almost out of my parrots' food. And there's one store in Tinley that carries what they eat, and I can't get that at any pet store. I have to get it specially from them. So I'll go get a bag probably Saturday. Everything else is pretty much copacetic. Um, so stay tuned for later today. Okay, it's 12:30 on Thursday. Um, And normally I wouldn't do this, but I decided I was going to surprise a friend who um, said she was bored at work um, and to come visit her. So I'm actually going into the city. Um, Miley and Shadow are fine. They're both on the bed right now. Shadow can get off the bed if she wants to or needs to. Miley cannot, but Miley is okay on the bed. She had her wet food today, so I'm not worried about if Miley wants a drink of water or not right now. She had her moisture in her wet food. And I'm not going to be, since it's 12:30, I'm not going to stay in the city until Melissa gets off at 10. I'm only going to stay maybe a couple of hours, and then I'll head home. Um, Everybody's been out partying and stuff, so I feel comfortable leaving them at home for a while. Like I said, they're not gonna be out or cooped up unattended all day. Maybe a couple of hours, and that's all. So, we're gonna head into the city. It is 47 degrees, so it's a big difference from what it was yesterday, to what it is today. But it should be pretty good. I was gonna go the back roads, but I decided I'm going to go a different way. Actually, I am going to the back roads, but I'm gonna go at the light because it's easier to turn. The Jeep is fine. Normally I would get a little bit panicky because I'm a little bit more than 3/4 of a tank, just because I don't know this vehicle, and usually in the Patriot, if I'm doing back-to-back city runs, usually I fill up at least once. And this thing I don't have to because it actually tells me how many miles I have until empty. And I'm over 300 miles, and since it's only about 68 miles round trip to the city, I've got more than enough gas. And I will be filling up my gas tank tomorrow because I've got, I don't have a lot of errands to run tomorrow, but I do have a couple of errands I need to run tomorrow. So I'm going to do that. Other than that, I'm going to go probably grab lunch, maybe have a drink. I'm not really drinking alcohol right now. Last night I did have 3 drinks, but I did not have hard liquor last night. I had 3 beers yesterday, which were pretty good. I'm not a big beer drinker. A matter of fact, I don't really care for beer, but once in a while I will drink a Blue Moon with an orange or something, just to be a little bit different. Usually I'm a vodka drinker if I'm drinking mixed drinks, and if I am drinking non-hard liquor, if I'm drinking with pasta or something, I'll actually have wine. I'm actually a bigger wine drinker than I am a beer drinker. And I have done vlogs that show I have a lot of wine in the house. So that being said, we're gonna go into the city and have some fun. I just wanted to touch on one thing, and that is, and I know I've said this in my regular vlogs. I didn't put this on the special Jeep vlog, but my dealer warned me about people that own Jeeps. He said, he told me, he said, you know, Jeep owners will wave to you, they will say hi, they will wave, and I belong to a couple of groups. I belong to a forum for Jeep owners, especially the Wrangler. Actually, it's the Wrangler forum that I belong to. And through that, I found out there is a Illinois based Jeep owner, Jeep Wrangler group. It's a closed group and it's a private, so you won't see it on any of my Facebook pages. But I found out how friendly other Wrangler owners are, and they do what they call a wave. So if you see someone in another Wrangler, it's customary to wave at the person. And luckily for me, my dealer warned me about that, and I was kind of surprised because I had never had that before with my Patriot. I've had people wave to me in the Patriot, but usually it's people that know who I am. In the Wrangler, it's different. I mean, people that I have never met actually wave to me, and I've waved back. And it's kind of a fun, unique experience to have people wave at you. So I just wanted to include that in this vlog. I am uploading a special vlog just on the Jeep, and it's not a ultra long vlog. It just touches on some of the features that my Wrangler has. So if you get a chance or you haven't seen it, please go back and take a look at that. I am going to upload another special vlog, but probably not until much later, and that's on making the meatloaf on the Big Green Egg. And I know, and I apologize, the bits and pieces of it were actually included in Wednesday's, yeah, the vlog that you saw Wednesday, so it would have been Tuesday's vlog. But I'm going to segment it into one because it actually is a vlog that is a little over half an hour, but it's a fun vlog and I enjoyed doing it. And I'll try to do better as we go along because I don't usually vlog about my cooking. But I thought, it's a fun way to do it. So anyway, I'm headed in the city to see my friend Melissa. We're going to go have a little bit of fun. I'm not going to be in there all day. So you don't have to worry that the dogs are unattended. They're not. My 9 originals are, have free reign of the entire house with the exception of the master bedroom. They do not have access to the master bedroom. And Shadow and Miley currently do not have access to the house. They only have access to the master bedroom. So, please don't worry that, oh my God, they're all by themselves, with the other dogs. They're not. Miley and Shadow are together, obviously, because they're both recovering from their respective surgeries. But, they'll be fine for the amount of time that they're going to be alone. Okay, it's 2:50 in the afternoon, and I am on my way home, actually, from Big Jumps. I saw Melissa. I had a little lunch. I had a pulled pork sandwich, which was very good. Big Jim's is actually, starting next week, is going to do Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, and I got to sample it last night, and it is really good. If you're in the area, I highly recommend going to Big Jum's. Even though it is in Boys Town and it's by Wrigley Field, the food is phenomenal. It is the full restaurant. They've got burgers, they've got salad, they've got chicken tenders, they've got fish and chips. Everything on the menu is pretty good. The staff is really nice and stuff. And of course, when Melissa's working, she is an awesome bartender. She makes the best drinks and stuff. So, anyway, I'm going to head home. Bob is going to hang by for a while tonight, just due to the fact that he's watching a play tonight. So, he'll be home a little bit later on. And anyway, I'm going to not wrap up the vlog right this minute, but I probably am going to wrap up the vlog fairly soon after I get home, because I'm going to check up on Shadow and Miley. And like I said, they have not been home that long. They've only been home alone for a couple of hours, and I would have to do that normally anyway, if I was going somewhere, so they should be fine. Okay, it's 10:45 p.m. I'm in bed. I don't know. Let's see if you can... yeah, there's Shadow, and Miley is actually laying next to Shadow in bed. I just brought them in from outside. They both peed, and Miley actually pooped tonight, which was good. Anyway, I'm going to close out the vlog for today because I don't remember if I did earlier or not. So, in case I didn't, thank you so much for watching me. Tune in tomorrow for another fun-filled vlog.